Hi everyone, it's Lisa, and today I have a book haul for you, and I'm going to show you some of the books that I've been buying throughout the last couple of months. I just haven't shared them yet. I think I shared one with you and that was it, but I'm going to share some other books with you also and let you know what I think. And I have not read all of them. I'm reading two. I started reading two. The other ones I have not read, but I am so excited. But there's just so many books you can read at one time, and everybody knows I love my books. So let's get started with this book haul. The first book that I want to share with you is Lara's Hunger. Lara's Hunger. This is about a woman from Ukraine, and this is a true story. It is about a woman that wants to know who God is, and she's trying to find out through her mom and her family who is God, and she wants to know, and they just believe he's just someone that sits in heaven. And it's a great book about her struggles in her life and how she got through those struggles. It's a great book about her struggles in her life and how she got through those struggles. It also has real family pictures in it. This is a really beautiful book. And I'll just read a little bit, not all of it. I'll just read a little bit in the back. It says, even as a young girl, Lara had a hunger to know who God is. People said he lived in a place called heaven and could see everything. But why could no one tell her more about him? And why did people say his name when they were upset? So she wants to know who God is, and then it has pictures of her family. This is a great read. I started reading it already, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a great book also to read at night or during the day, but I like reading at night. That's when I'm most relaxed, to read in the evening time or before bed or at bedtime. So I just really like this book. It has a beautiful cover, and if you're interested, the author's name is Harold R. Troyer. He's the one that put her story forward. And I have an itch. Okay, now the next book. This is a famous author. I've heard a little bit of her books on Audible, and I really liked them. So I decided to order two of her books, and I have not started reading them yet, but I am very, very interested in reading her books. This is more like novel fiction novels, but I'm not really into fiction. I like biographies. I like true stories, but these are really nice, and I am so looking forward to reading these books. And this one is by Julie Glasson, and is The Innkeeper of Ivy Hill. Now, if you're someone that has read her books, if you would please leave a comment. How did you like her books? Did you really find them interesting? Do you continue to order her books? I am totally looking forward to reading her books and get all her books. I am really looking forward to that. The lifeblood of the village of Ivy Hill is its coaching inn, the Bell. When the innkeeper dies suddenly, his genteel wife, Jane Bell, becomes the reluctant landlady. Jane has no idea how to manage a business, but with the town's livelihood at stake and a large loan due, she must quickly find a way to save the inn. So this is what it looks like, and I am very excited, really, about reading this. I am really looking forward to it. I'm trying to get through my other books quick, but I can't wait to read that one. And next one is by the same author, Julie Glasson, and it's called A Castaway in Cornwall. This is the other one. Set adrift on the tides of fate by the death of her parents and left wanting answers, Laura Calloway now lives with her uncle and his disapproving wife in North Cornwall. There she feels like a castaway, always viewed as an outsider, even as she yearns to belong. So it says a lot more, but I'm just going to read. I just read that little paragraph there, and I am so looking forward to reading this one too. Oh, I love these kind of books. So I am looking forward. I think I'm really going to enjoy this author. Like I said, if you have any reviews on this author, if you ever read any of her books, please let me know. The book is about a minister that the town nurse becomes his romantic interest, and she goes to aid a woman in need of help that tries to commit suicide. And he has the church that rises up against the minister. So this is a great book. I don't want to give any spoilers, but if you like these kind of books, this was written in 1909. Yep, the copyright is 1909. It's right there. Somebody went on ahead and put it forward again, and I found this at the Amish store a month ago, and I am looking forward to reading this. I like these kind of books. They intrigue me. I like to hear about challenges that people overcome. So this is a great book, and again, it's The Calling of Dan Matthews. And then last but not least, Marmee, a novel of Little Women. I've been reading this and I like it so much. It's basically like a journal setting of the mom of Little Women and how she views things and her side of it, how she journaled it and kept them. But the author that wrote Little Women, she very much can relate to the stories because she wrote a lot of the characters after her own sisters and her own family. So I really am enjoying this book, and it is put out by Sarah Miller, and she is also the author of Caroline, which Caroline was the book from Laura Ingalls Wilder about the mom from Laura Ingalls Wilder's, which is Caroline. So let me just read a little bit. Readers who grew up cherishing the stories of Laura Ingalls Wilder will find much to savor in Caroline, full of lyrical descriptions of the wild beauty of the Kansas countryside. Caroline is well-researched and thoughtful, looked at the inner life of one of America's most famous frontier women. So I really enjoy this, Marmee. This is really, really good. I've been enjoying reading this. It's just a great read. That's why I started reading Lara's Hunger, because this is more like a journal of her life, so I can read this throughout the winter. But I started reading the story of Lara's Hunger because it's a true story of a lady from the Ukraine. So these are books that I really enjoy. I have lots more. So these books are just really great. Like I said, you can find the Julie Glasson books on Amazon. That's where I ordered mine from. Marmee, you probably can find that on Amazon. This is the only book I would say that I don't know if you can find on Amazon, but you may be able to. And also Lara's Hunger. I bought that one in Pennsylvania, and the Marmee one, I got it at Ollie's. Ollie's is also a great place if you're looking for books. I love finding books at Ollie's. I really get intrigued by those books. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this book share or this book haul. I won't call it a book review because I first have to read, especially the Julie Glasson books, and make sure that those books I really, really like. But I have a feeling that I'm really going to enjoy them, and then I'm going to get hooked and I'm going to want to read all of her books. So God bless everyone. I hope you all have a great night and you're being blessed by our Lord. I'll talk to you all in the next video. God bless you. Tell me what your favorite book is. I would be interested to know that. God bless, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.